What's up, guys? Excuse the angle, sort of the general laziness with which this video is being filmed. It's incredibly hot, and I'm just trying to have a bit of a rest because I've got an overnight later tonight. But I just wanted to sort of make a video, sort of get some emotions off my chest, because I sort of received some news that I didn't want to receive, I was hoping to not receive, and it sort of made my day a little worse for a little while. So I'm gonna let the intro play, and I'll be back to tell you guys what it was that ruined my day. Just close the door. So, as I told you guys a couple of videos ago, I had a bit of a seizure, and at the point of when I made the video, can you fucking not? Fuck those dogs, I'm gonna kill them one day, I swear to God. Yeah, so at the time, I was like 90% sure that it was sleep deprivation because of doing overnights during a heat wave. So I'd come home and it'd be too hot to get to sleep, and so I just wouldn't be able to sleep enough. And it all just finally caught up. Well, still 99% sure that that's what it was, but I had the neurologist appointment today, and the treatment that I've got is I'm now allowed to go and like swim, like at the beach and stuff, as long as I'm like being sensible about it. Like if I, start having a seizure, am I in a position where I'm like not going to drown, basically. So yeah, so I can go and swim again. I can like go near an open flame again, as long as I'm like far enough away that if I like start having a seizure and pass out, fall forward or whatever, I'm not going to like land in it and burn myself. And so I can sort of do things again, which is cool. But I'm not allowed to drive for the next 6 months. Now, that's frustrating on a number of levels. First, in order to go into town and like pay off my pre-orders at EB Games or get a new movie or anything like that, that's by car a 10-minute drive. So it's like an hour on my push bike, and even longer if I decide to walk. There is a path now, so I'm not worried about having to ride or walk, because there is a path to get into town, but it's just going to mean that I need like a full day off to go and do that. And with the work that I've got at the moment, being all overnights and stuff, I just don't have that time. So it's a little frustrating. Other thing is that right at the end of that 6 months, like right at like the 5-month mark, is when the comedy show that I've already paid to go to is on, meaning that I've now got to organise train tickets down instead of being able to just get in the car and pay for fuel. So I now need to organise with people on what we can and can't do, etc, etc, where we're all going to meet before, so that we can, you know, that we're going to meet at the train station, or like, and there's a whole heap of planning now for that. And yeah, and it also means that I can't go down to visit my mates in Foster, which is like 30 k's away. You know, just like on a whim sort of thing. Like, I have to like plan it out a week in advance, know that a particular person's gonna be able to come pick me up, drop me off, whatever, and it's just, yeah, not at all what I wanted to hear. Yeah. The other part of it that's frustrating is I've only recently been allowed to go for my fulls, my open license, because a few years ago I was suspended for a grand total of like 9 months for like speeding fines and stuff. So this now means that since I've originally gotten my like learner license, I haven't been able to drive for now a total of 15 months, and I'm just over it. I'm so done with it. So here's what I'm going to do, and here's the reason I'm making this video. I am going to try and see all of the positives that I possibly can in this situation, knowing that if I can just look after myself properly for the next 6 months, then I should be able to drive at the end of that and not have to take any medication for the rest of my life, that is the goal. So I'm now going to try and get back into doing a walk every day. I used to walk every day, and I haven't been doing that recently because my mate and I had been planning on me going down, driving down, and getting him, and then being able to go and explore on the weekends. We now can't do that because he doesn't drive, he doesn't have his P's, and I'm not allowed to because of having a seizure. So I'm now going to be walking every day. I'm going to be trying to walk about 10 k's every day, and hopefully that will mean that I can skip doing cardio. I don't need to do cardio at the gym, which means that the 2 days a week that I'm going to try and go, depending on my work schedule and stuff, I just have to focus on like my core and upper body, which would be fantastic because it means I can just go upper body one day, core another day, and walking the rest of the week just to keep my fitness up. It means that I don't really have to worry too much yet about paying my registration and stuff on the car. I can wait till like halfway through the year to do all of that stuff, which is good. And it means that I can start looking up and seeing if there's an online test that I have to do, or like a practice test that I have to do to practice for my opens, so that when I'm allowed to drive again, just straight away go in, pay it, do it. So there's a couple of positives there. It is going to be difficult not being able to like go and see friends and stuff, and having to get friends to come pick me up and all that other fun stuff. But yeah, it is what it is, and I'm just going to try and make the most of it. And then hopefully at the end of all that, I'll be able to drive again, be able to go get my fulls, and then that means that the last half of the year, which is when everything is on for me, I've got the film festival, I've got the Gold Coast trip, I've got Pretty sure there was some, no. Pretty sure there was something else happening at the end of the year as well. Can't think of what it is right now. But there's a couple of things coming up at the end of the year that I know, are coming up for me. And so, hopefully, by that point, I'll be able to go and do that. It also means I don't have to worry about paying for fuel as well, so I should be able to hit my savings resolution for this year. I'm into February and I'm still holding up pretty well for that. Obviously, medical expenses and stuff that I wasn't planning on have put me back a bit, but I should be able to get that back up. Plus, when tax comes, I should get a really good tax return, so that should push me back up. So I'm not too worried just yet. If it gets to like April, I'm still sitting at $200 though. I know that I've messed up somewhere, but it is what it is, and hopefully I can make this all work. So yeah, hopefully with luck I'll be able to smash this all out of the park, make the most of this, rather than the cabin fever is kind of horrible though, but yeah. Also, school's back, so hopefully I should be able to be getting up my 3 videos a week that I have promised you guys and been failing to deliver during the holidays. I do apologize for that. The last 2 weeks have just been a fucking whirlwind. And yeah. So here's to the next 6 months. I'm trying to make them as great as possible. And I should see you guys all on Monday with a new video. I do have a 4-hour shift in the middle of Monday though, so it all really depends. We'll see what happens, but I should hopefully be back on Monday. So until then, thanks for watching the video, guys. If you liked that, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when I upload a new video. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and share it with your friends as well. And if you want to see more content in between uploads, you can follow my Instagram at Ace of the Arts or my Tumblr at Stories Around a Campfire. And I will see you in the next video.